Hey my lovely Pangians, guess who's back at it today? I know it's been a minute, I know I'm looking rough, but God knows I don't care. Like, I've been pondering what I should be talking about and also the level of situation it might get me into. But with God's grace, I'm not gonna stop, right? Because it's wrong. I don't care. And God says I'm one to talk. So, today we are going to be discussing you white girls and these black men, these ghetto hood rats, okay? And it's not just white girls, because obviously they do it with black girls too. But it's someone attached to my family that made this very, very, very clear for me just, well, a while ago, right? Sorry, I'm making my coffee while I'm talking to you. And yes, my hair's a mess. I don't care. So some guys believe that because of slavery, for you specific white girls, that they can take the piss out of you because this is payback, this is recompensation for everything we're going through and having to go through. And some of them really don't give a damn about you. They will use and abuse you, meaning they will sexually have you and then take your money. They'll get in with your family. They don't really care because they know that they're not staying there forever, but they just need to keep up appearances for your sake. And when I say that they genuinely do this, I've seen a lot of dudes do this. I've had at least 2 or 3 come and tell me that this is what they do. And I think because I'm mixed race, they perceive me more as black than white. So then they get confused and tell me all the things that they think is acceptable to do to white people, which is unacceptable to do it to any white, black, Indian, Chinese, it don't matter. And I'm not, like I stated, let me stress, this is, they don't just do this to white girls, they do it to mixed black, Indian, Chinese. It's just that with you guys, they use the excuse of, well, you've got good credit, you've got a good family history of credit, and our credit ain't the best usually. So, well, I wouldn't say usually, but on a you know, 50-50 consensus, we're gonna just say that, right? I've had one come to me specifically like, I'm just gonna fuck her, use her things, I'm gonna move into her house, I'm gonna take as much money as I can, and then I'll be right back. And in my mind, I was like, you ain't never coming back to me. That's the first thing. For you to be able to sit there and think like that and think that I'm gonna tolerate that, it's not gonna happen, right? And I've seen them do it enough so many times, and it's horrible. And another thing to you white girls, please don't think you're the baddest bitch on road and you're the gangster's top wifey, whatever, because they will put you in prison real quick. I used to know somebody, and I'm giving scenarios because I think you lot need to understand. And if you come to me one-on-one, I'll elaborate more. But I used to have this one person that lived with me. I won't call her a friend or even associate anymore because she was that gangster girl that decided to want to be the ride or die. The girl did 4 years in prison, and the guy still ended up coming out, leaving her, cheating on her, getting other people pregnant, doing the most, and taking her money, living in a house, basically rent-free, while he was making more money than her, and she's there slaving, suffering, looking after the kids, doing everything, and then got a criminal record on top of all of that. Perceive the person you're with. I'm not saying all black men are like this, they're not. But what I am saying is that there is a good network of them out there, especially in London, that think it's okay. Think it's okay to take your hard-earned money, your good family credit, and use it to their advantage. And they're the ones that usually get away and go scot-free, because sometimes that's how it goes. You know, you're the scapegoat. You're the one that they think is stupid and naive, and you're the one that they don't give a fuck about, and you're the one that they're just leeching off. And then you perceive all black people to be like that when it comes to you, and we're not actually like that. It's just those individuals that haven't got nothing and are ignorant and stupid and greedy and disloyal and have no morals or principles. So please understand, when you're running around doing their dirty work, e.g., I don't know, stressing their baby mums or stressing their mums or whatever, they're taking all of that into consideration. They're taking all of that into the end product of this situation. And when you feel like specifically, I've seen a lot of girls do it. So like, there might be a guy that tells these girls to, oh, well, you know what, just get her this job or get her that job and get her fired or do this or do that, you know? You have to understand that you're the first one to go to jail. You're the first one, because what they'll do is they'll disown you. They don't know who you are. All contact names are... Even that, the names itself, sometimes they will give you a bogus name. And when it's bogus, you can't find them again. Like, ladies, please open up your eyes. And then if the man's beating you or every month coming to you for money, that is not a man. A man needs to get a job, get a side hustle, which is legal and legitimate, not illegitimate, and be there for you. Don't be that gullible. And I'm telling you, I've been there, I've done that. I'm not looking down on no one. I've been around it, I've seen it all. I've probably been one of them girls. No, it's not probably. I have been one of them girls before. But I choose not to live in that behaviour. Do you understand? Understand. I need people to start computing this. This is why I keep saying, understand. Understand. Please understand that you are putting yourself in a very tricky situation, risking your freedom and your finances for a man that is only going to leave you or cheat on you and and get on with their life. I promise you, please let me stress this so badly, because this is a situation close to my heart. I'm not going to lie at the moment. And I'm seeing situations where there's a few good people that have put themselves in a really, really bad situation, all because they want to be a part of the crew, all because they want to have something to gossip about, all because they want to seem cool and prestige in certain people's eyes. But all I'm seeing is the time that's racking up for you, how your family are going to miss you, and things are going to go not downhill for you, not for me, but for you. So the thing is, rectify that. Get yourself away from that. Distance yourself away from those people. And believe me, just to all my clients and stuff, I have distanced myself. Those people are not even on my phone number. Trust me. Because they're not on my email, phone number, nothing. They're nothing. I can't lie to you. They really are not. Because that is what the government or people of the high class people of society say is bottom barrel. They don't want to work. They don't want to do anything legitimate. They just want to be living off other people, doing crazy things. Like, don't allow it. I've seen it for too long. And when I point it out, people get quite upset and irritated, but it needs to get pointed out. I know I haven't remembered everything. I'm going to do a part 2 to this, part 3, part 4, however many parts there needs to be in regards to this. And please, black girls, if you're watching this, you're not exempt. I'm seeing it for myself. Even to the people that live around me, there's people using and abusing you. They just for information, for likes, wants, comments. I don't know. They just out there doing these things to you as well. It's more predominantly in the white community of women, because the black women, we kind of clock on already, or because we've grown up around it, we kind of know that this is how they behave. So we've got our eyes open to these things. They will also do, like, I know that's a whole other video, trust me. Understand duress, understand accessory to, understand your freedom, because it's precious. And these people, they don't find you as precious as you think you do. They find you expendable. And it's sad. It's sad to see that my fellow people, whether you're white or black, are being used like this. It's sad. It's sad that they think because they've got a few guns or a few clicks behind them that they can do these things to you. It's sad that their character is so demoralized and dehumanized that others have to suffer. It's got to get to a point in society where we all open up our minds and eyes to the situations that we are in or could be possibly in, and then correct that matter into something completely different and into something on a higher level. So we're not in a place where we're feeling so low or putting ourselves in jail or in financial debt. I've seen so many white girls, I'm sorry to say this, that have put themselves into financial debt for men that don't care about them. They will sit there, eat you out of house and home, and that's happened to me. They will sit there, live with you, just so they don't have to pay rent. I can't stress that. They will live with you just so they don't have to pay rent. They will pretend they're your boyfriend. They will pretend they're your baby father. They will pretend they're your husband, just so they can get what they want financially. And when that's no longer available, what do you think is going to happen? Open your eyes, young ladies, even old ladies. Fucking open your eyes. And don't allow this person to do this to you, because it will get to a point, especially in the situations around me, that if you're involved, you're involved. And there is going to be kids or no kids, family or clout or no clout. You're going to have to suffer because you're not listening to words and you're not reasonable. So take your ego and your pride out of the situation, and even your love for that individual, and understand that you need to love yourself more to get the fuck out of that situation. And I'm sorry I'm swearing, but this is really playing on my heart closely in the past couple of days, and I just didn't know whether to say nothing. If the man is fucking up your house and your stuff, what do you think that's going to do? He's trying to financially destabilize you to make you feel some type of way. Like, share and subscribe. I'm on to the next one. I'll be back soon. I gotta get ready. I got things to do.